Alright, video continued. I'm just gonna merge them. Looks like we almost got part 9 uploading right now. It's almost done. So yeah, we're gonna start Honest Hearts. Okay. So one thing you need to know about DLCs is you can't bring companions. So I'm going to have to tell these guys to stay here. Yeah, you can't bring companions into it.
Looking to join this caravan, huh? Look to me like you can handle yourself. Earning my keep. Jed hired me on as a caravan guard for this expedition of his. The work suits me. I've tried staying put in one place, but it never works out. Grew up in New Reno, and I couldn't put that snake pit behind me fast enough. Then I wound up wasting the prime of my life playing sheriff in Caliente. Little town north on the 93. Talk about a pain in the ass. You ask me, best to keep moving. At least the scenery changes. Imagine New Vegas if there was no Mr. House-type fella keeping the peace. Then give everybody a gun and a jet addiction. Town's run by a bunch of crime families. No law to speak of. Make trouble and you wind up buried in Golgotha outside town. The scuzz factor's off the charts. Non-stop whoring and drugs. Couldn't walk down the street without getting asked to star in a porn movie. So I got my ass out of there while I still owned it. Guess I figured the answer to every problem was rule of law. Naive, huh? Place lived up... What's the difference? Raiders is raiders. Bunch of them swept into town and dragged off 2 working girls. Deputies and me gave pursuit, straight into 80s territory. By the time we caught up with the girls, there wasn't much left of them, so we turned for home. Made it back to Caliente without further losses, but we was watched the whole way. Never seen so few people cover so much land. Goddamn creepy. If the 80s had wanted to kill us, we would have been dead. Guess they figured we weren't worth the trouble. Used to be they raided northeast of Caliente time to time. But then the Desert Rangers fell apart 10 years ago, absorbed into the NCR. Soon enough, the Whitelegs were swarming all over that stretch of I-15. Folks learned not to head north if they wanted to keep their scalps. Eventually, the Whitelegs just...
I honestly cannot figure out why people like this DLC so much. It's fucking awful. It's so short, and it's literally you're just dealing with a bunch of natives. Absolutely hate it.
Howdy, friend. Heard my little broadcast, did you? Yeah, you look the type. Wait a minute, I recognize you. Yeah, you're Alice McLafferty's rising star, ain't you? You sure you want to be here? McLafferty's non-competes are pretty rigid. Just like that, huh? You got guts, I'll give you that. You sure you want to jump in blind? Ain't got no questions about where we're going or why? I bet you are, but we only got room for one more on this expedition. You'll have to leave your friends behind.
Yep, gotta tell him to go back home.
I can't believe we were allowed inside the Lucky 38. That place has been a legend since before the war. Good call. I mean, if that's what you really want, boss. Hey, as long as you're not asking me to go back to Black Mountain, I'm a happy old man.
Alright, we need to be carried 75 pounds or less. So, since this is an easy DLC, I'm only going to carry the weapons that I truly need.
Are you here to jaw at me a while longer? Or are we ready to... Are you now? You know we ain't coming back this way for a good long while now, right? And you know about the weight limit. I don't want no whining about old Mr. Masterson. I left my one-of-a-kind plasma cannon back at base. Can we go back for it? You sure you're ready now? Well, all right then. Let's get moving. We got a long road ahead of us. The paths we're following are slow going, so you might as well keep your ears open and listen to what old Jed has to say. A few decades back, folks in the NCR started to hear about a community in northern Utah called New Canaan. Didn't know much about them, except that they were religious folks, sent out missionaries to talk to the tribes. We've seen our share of cults, but the New Canaanites, they were honest traders. Good fighters, too. Raiders wouldn't tangle with them. But then, the Legion appeared in Arizona. I reckon you know all about them. Turns out Caesar's first war chief, the Malpais Legate, was a New Canaanite, Joshua Graham. Legend goes that Graham was the meanest, toughest son of a bitch in the whole damn Legion. The New Canaanites wouldn't talk about him. They were ashamed. Guess I can't blame them. Well, at Hoover Dam, the Malpais Legate finally met his match. Hanlon and Oliver kicked his New Canaanite butt right back over the river. Caesar had to make an example for the others, to show them that even at the highest level, failure wouldn't be tolerated. He had Graham covered in pitch, lit on fire, and thrown into the Grand Canyon. People say he didn't even scream on the way down. Not long after, some of the slaves and tribals started to talk. Said Graham wasn't dead. Shouldn't have been any surprise. All this talk bothered Caesar, so he forbade anyone from speaking his name. Wanted to erase Joshua Graham from history. He got his wish. Joshua Graham disappeared, and in his place came legends of the burned man walking the wastes. Probably just a tribal ghost story. But New Canaan's been silent for a long time. Maybe it's a coincidence. Maybe the Malpais Legate is dead. Or maybe Joshua Graham did crawl out of that canyon and finally found his way back home.
Cool. And it crashed. Fun times. Joshua Graham. Ah.
Jesus Christ, why all the notifications?
Okay.
Are you here to jar me away? The paths we're following are slow going, so you might as well keep your ears open and listen to what old Jed has to say.
Oh, fuck, I gotta watch this again.
Decades back, folks in the NCR started to hear about a community in northern Utah called New Canaan. Didn't know much about them, except that they were religious folks, sent out missionaries to talk to the tribes. We've seen our share of cults, but the New Canaanites, they were honest traders. Good fighters, too. Raiders wouldn't tangle with them. But then, the Legion appeared in Arizona. I reckon you know all about them. Turns out Caesar's first war chief, the Mal-Pace Legate, was a New Canaanite, Joshua Graham. Legend goes that Graham was the meanest, toughest son of a bitch in the whole damn Legion. The New Canaanites wouldn't talk about him. They were ashamed. Guess I can't blame them. Well, at Hoover Dam, the Mal-Pace Legate finally met his match. Hanlon and Oliver kicked his New Canaanite butt right back over the river. Caesar had to make an example for the others, to show them that even at the highest level, failure wouldn't be tolerated. He had Graham covered in pitch, lit on fire, and thrown into the Grand Canyon. People say he didn't even scream on the way down. Not long after, some of the slaves and tribals started to talk. Said Graham wasn't dead. Shouldn't have been any surprise. All this talk bothered Caesar, so he forbade anyone from speaking his name. Wanted to erase Joshua Graham from history. He got his wish. Joshua Graham disappeared. And in his place came legends of the burned man walking the wastes. Probably just a tribal ghost story. But New Canaan's been silent for a long time. Maybe it's a coincidence. Maybe the Mal-Pace Legate is dead. Or maybe Joshua Graham did crawl out of that canyon
Graham.
and finally found his way back home. All right, people. Been a long couple of weeks, but here we are. Zion. I know your feet hurt. I know you're tired. But I need everyone's mind on the trail ahead.
Ain't the trail ahead worries me, Jed. Those descents we made through that slot canyon back up there. Ain't no way we're getting back out the way we come. And then what?
God damn it, Stella heard you the first time. And the 15th, too. The New Canaanites will know a way. And if they don't, we've got the maps on our friend's Pip-Boy over there. Enough lollygagging. Get moving. And keep an eye out for tribals.
Sorry to bother you with reality, old Jed.
Okay.
Who cares if we can't get back out the way we come? That's not a problem.
Yeah, you can't save them. How are these shots missing? Yeah, dude. I am not excited to do this DLC.
Hoy, Whitelegs don't leave survivors often. You're some kind of lucky, let me tell you. You came from outside, didn't you? From the civilized lands. Wow. Joshua will want to hear about this. Joshua Graham. He leads our tribe. Thanks to him, the dead horses are strong and safe from our enemies. He'll want to talk to anyone coming up from Southways. Guess that means just you now. Come, I can take you to him. Good Sists. We head east then. Joshua is at our tribe's camp in the Eastern Virgin.
Yeah, it still baffles me that this is people's favorite DLC from this game. It's the worst. It fucking sucks.
See that log over there?
It's not a bad DLC. It's just very boring and short. And it's not very original either. I just don't understand why this would be the DLC that they want to pick as the best, because it's not. If you guys want to see the map of Zion, it's very small.
We followed this path for a while. Nice view of the river. Freeze. Fighting time. sorrows mark them on taboo places. Places from back when. Good thing for you, I don't buy into that stuff. These paintings show the dead horse's victories against other tribes. Lots more of them since Joshua came to us. Nearly there now. Watch out for traps in the water. Got to keep the Whitelegs out somehow, eh? Here we are. Joshua's just ahead there, in the Angel Cave.
Hoi, Auslander Zuka Joshua Graham. You know our tongue. Smart, Auslander. Joshua in high place of cave. You show respect, Utman. Joshua is greatest warrior. You show him no respect. He show you thunder and fire. Ha ha. Funny, Auslander. Maybe soon dead, Auslander.
We should have given you a better welcome on your first visit to Zion. But from what I hear, the Whitelegs beat us to it. Whitelegs seem to be the only visitors we have these days. And I wouldn't have expected...
So this guy is probably the only redeemable part of this DLC. I think that he's a very well-crafted character, and he's probably one of my favorite in the game. But this DLC is plagued with bugs, and it's just not a great DLC. It's really not. The story is very flimsy and doesn't... It makes sense, it's just really weak. Like, why? He is the only redeemable part about this DLC, in my opinion. I like Joshua Graham.
Anyone from the Mojave to come looking for us. And you're a courier, no less. Not the one I was expecting, but I suppose he wouldn't have come with a caravan. I don't know if you were close to the other members of your group, but you have my sympathy. I pray for the safety of all good people who come to Zion, even Gentiles. But we can't expect God to do all the work. Okay, something you also need to know about the DLC. Courier 6 is you, and there's another courier, and he's in the Lonesome Road. Whenever they refer to the other courier, they're talking about Ulysses, which is the second courier. It'll make sense once you go through all of them. Happy trails. I remember. They were good friends. I have bad news for your employers. New Canaan was destroyed, its citizens scattered. All because of the Whitelegs. And Caesar, of course. The Whitelegs want to join the Legion. Caesar's rite of passage is the destruction of the New Canaanites. almost assuredly because of me. The good news is that we can help you find your way back. Daniel, one of the other new Canaanites, has made many maps of the region. The bad news is that we can't help you right now, not with everything that's going on. You're a good neighbor to us. We all go through periods of darkness. In such times, we can turn to the Lord, but it's good to have friends. Daniel and I need pre-war tools to help us navigate beyond Zion. Should we need to evacuate, these instruments will be vital to us. Normally, we would have some of the dead horses or sorrows look for them. But many pre-war buildings in the valley are taboo. They won't go inside. Thank you. Follow Chalk can help you find your way around the valley. He's inexperienced, but he knows enough of our language to ignore the taboos about pre-war buildings.
Like the shadow of a ghost. Bet they don't have anything as nasty as Yao Guai out where you come from, huh?
Death claws.
So they want us to go down in here. That's what we're going to do now.
Beams affect your skin, you gain an additional 5+ damage threshold. Energy weapons will not gain battle armor. No. 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 Maybe. No. Yep. I'll take that one.
See this? This is why your own 2 feet are better than any cart. Whether it's pulled by...
That didn't work out too well. Well, at least I got some stim packs.
Yeah, thanks.
God. It won't let me fire. Now it lets me fire. It wouldn't let me fire there for a second.
Butchered everyone in New Canaan. Closest to the cliffs. So I finally get to explore all those taboo places without the other scouts yelling at me? Can't wait. Wait.
About damn time. Got 3.
Like, why do you carry all those bottle caps anyway? They jangle like crazy.
You wouldn't understand. Oh. There's one left. But where? Oh. I want that. Got it.
Those, what did you call them? Walkie... Whoa! Here we go!
Oh, the glitch happened.
Sorrow's territory. They're peaceful enough. You don't want to make them mad.
You are the one Joshua Graham sent to us. Blessings of the Father in the cave on you. Daniel is waiting for you. Then I will look forward to our next speaking.
The dead horse has told me details about the attack on your caravan. A stranger's sympathy might not count for much, but for what it's worth, I'm sorry. The Sorrows will mourn your friends too. They mourn everyone, even the Whitelegs. They have sensitive souls. Innocent, if there is such a thing. In spite of what's happened, I hope that Joshua and I can help you out of here. But to be frank, we need your help too. Well, I'll be. I was starting to lose hope we'd be able to get any of this, much less all of it. Tribals are smart, but, well, they're ignorant. Letting go of a taboo is difficult for them. So I knew it would have to be one of us. Turns out all it took was a Gentile, or, no offense. These supplies are a godsend. But if we're going to evacuate Zion without drawing more Whiteleg attention, I need you to go back into the valley. Specifically, I need you to scout out some locations for Whitelegs and try to recover a map of Grand Staircase, a wilderness area to the east. There's also the... I appreciate the enthusiasm. Since you... one of...
Well, here we part ways. Sorry. I will.
We can get Walking Cloud for a companion here.
Daniel said that I was to travel with you until you have completed your scouting. Is this pleasing to you? Before we depart, our shaman, White Bird, asked me to convey his desire to speak with you. Excellent. His cave overlooks the camp.
So we just got a shit ton of side quests. So we're gonna do river monsters right now.
By the rivers of Babylon, there we sat down. Yea, we wept, when we remembered Zion. Remember, O Lord, the children of Edom in the day of Jerusalem, who said, raise it even to the foundation. O daughter of Babylon, do you know what it means?
No, I don't.
Given those two choices, yes. In the best of all possible worlds, they would just leave us in peace. But they won't. I don't enjoy killing, but when done righteously, it's just a chore, like any other. Practiced hands make for short work, and the good Lord knows there's much to be done here. Happy are those who do the work of the... I and the dead horses are prepared to do what must be done to protect Zion from the Whitelegs. And the...
Yao Guai, even out. Fighting so many at once is a dangerous prospect, unless you are a truly mighty warrior. This many so close together suggests a nest nearby. If we find it and destroy it, we might have better luck. Did Daniel not give you some of the new Canaanite?
Nah, I can take a couple Yogai. They're not that powerful. What? That doesn't make sense though. How did that happen? I had full health, didn't I? Should've. Should have been very close to full health. Come on, these aren't death calls.
to travel with another. I spend so long scouting on my own that I forget what human company is like.
The guy was stuck in the wall.
You leave me no choice. You leave me no choice. This is Pine Creek. One of the only ways out of Zion Valley. Watch out. Many dangerous beasts lair nearby.
Hola, outsider. Welcome, child of omens. You come to receive visions of truth? Seek medicine plant. Go. Return.
Alright. They want me to go up.
I wish you could have met my family. You would like them, I think.
super confused.
It is good to travel with another. I spend so long scouting on my own that I forget what human company is like.
Why? I'm just confused how the hell to get up there. Like, I can't jump across. That's too big of a gap. Here? Yeah. Okay, I got one.
good to travel with another. I spent...
You have root of sacred datura? These roots made sacred vision tea. You drink, you see path before you. Ready? Drink. You go to cave, find ghost of she, lay ghost to rest. This your quest. Bring peace where was strife. Go.
Whoa, dude, I think you got me high.
spend so long scouting on my own that I forget what human company is like. So, this is the ghost of She's lair. I was never brave enough to try to fight.
What the fuck? It wouldn't let me bring out my Pip-Boy so I can fucking stim pack myself, you jackass. Are you fucking kidding me, you asshole? Fucking piece of shit prick.
I'll fight you if I must. This one is mine. Travel with another. I spend so long scouting on my own. This is the ghost of She's lair. I was never brave enough to try to find it. Here they are! Leave my children orphans.
Does Ghost of She like quiet and grave? Then visions of truth are at an end. Will you learn from truth? Maybe yes, maybe no. Only for you to decide.
So we just got another variant weapon of the bear claw. So fucking retarded. We're already almost done with this DLC. I'm about to level up again.
Of your love. Amen. We should not be here. This place, it belongs to the Father in the caves. We must not profane it with our touch. The Father in the caves, the Holy Father, who gave the Sorrows his succor, and gave the new Canaanites his son. Many of the... Do not mock that which you do not know.
Might as well start on energy weapons now. Oh. Maybe. Maybe.
Travel with another. I spend so long scouting on my own that I forget what human company is like.
So yeah, this is literally like the last quest in this DLC. Well, one of the last. We're getting there. Actually, it may be the last. Fuck you! Piece of shit! Maybe if my gun did actual damage. Fucking piece of shit. Why doesn't it auto-save as soon as you discover a location? That is so fucking retarded. Like, that's just a feature you should add anyway. What in the actual fuck is happening? Holy shit! Fuck off, dude! Dear Lord, I can't even see what's going on. What the fuck? Dear fucking God, can you fuck off? How are these missing? Hit him! Oh my God, you piece of shit! Why? How the fuck did every one of those medicine stick fucking shots hit? None of them hit! What the hell is happening? God damn, I've seen shitty accuracy before, but the VATS in this sucks. I'm just saying screw it and going overkill. What? No, I want the fucking grenade launcher, jackass. Why is the reload so slow?
There are you!
Fuck.
Daniel says that most people outside the valley do not keep to the Father's ways.
I'm glad to see you're still with us. How can I help you? I appreciate it. Well, that's it. This is all we need. Now all that's left is to quietly pack up and try to get out of here without being noticed. That's assuming that Joshua won't try to stop me. And that he hasn't talked you into fighting the Whitelegs despite what I've said. Don't worry, I don't hold it against you. You're an outsider. Fighting seems like the practical solution. I'll tell you again. There's more at stake.
I already finished them all.
It may be. But if once our path it's the
Daniel must have made it to the tunnel by now. But there are sorrows all over the valley. We have to help them and get Daniel out of here. Right.
Oh my god, the reload is so slow! Look at that, it's like slow motion! Dear God! It's so slow! Come on. Dear God, this fucking reload is gonna kill me. Come on, get up there. I think the only reason, another reason why this DLC sucks, I think the only reason that they made this was to get more money, and they kept adding these like mini quests, these really small side quests to lengthen it, but they're so fucking easy, you get them done in like 2 minutes. What the fuck is happening, dude? Why is my vision all fucking up? Oh my god, fucking hell. Get up there. Get your fat ass up there. Fat bitch. Bitch.
Foolish Outman. You speak. We lead.
Please, have you done everything you can for the Sorrows? Are they all accounted for? You let them die. They needed you. Why didn't you help them? Never mind, I don't have time for this. Take the map. Just take it and go.
Well, you're the one that wanted. You should have gone with Joshua's plan, you jackass.
And so it was that the conflict between the New Canaanites and the Whitelegs was finally resolved. The courier's involvement had tipped the scale. shifting the fragile balance of power.
After the Whitelegs drove the Sorrows from Zion, they celebrated by destroying all traces of the valley's former inhabitants. They appealed to the Legion for assimilation, but were denied. Their failure to eradicate the new Canaanites in Grand Staircase and farther up the Colorado had not gone unnoticed. The Whitelegs made a half-hearted effort to find the new Canaanites, but were driven off by dead horses trained in the ways of Joshua Graham. The Whitelegs lost all hope of joining the Legion and disintegrated into a number of petty raiding bands, leaving Zion Valley a polluted cistern.
Daniel evacuated the Sorrows from Zion, but due to the courier's neglect, the Whitelegs butchered many along the way.
I went with his plan.
Barely reached Grand Staircase, but once there, the dead horses and new Canaanites helped them settle. The unfamiliarity of their new surroundings and the loss of loved ones evoked a terrible and lasting grief among the Sorrows. For 2 generations, many would die still lamenting the loss of Zion.
Having helped Daniel and the Sorrows escape from Zion, the dead horses returned to their home at Dead Horse Point. The tribe continued to learn from the new Canaanites, and over many years built a flourishing community along the banks of the Colorado. Though the tribe's bond would endure, it was Joshua Graham's legend the dead horses would revere, not the tenets of New Canaan's faith.
Already weakened by several seasons of bad trading, the Happy Trails Caravan Company was initially discouraged by the results of its expedition. The fate of New Canaan and the evacuation of the Sorrows from Zion made the prospect of trading seem fruitless. When Daniel told his family about the exploits of Happy Trails employee the Courier, however, New Canaan decided to repay the company's kindness. Twice per year, New Canaanites made the dangerous journey west to trade with a company in the city of New Reno. The Happy Trails Caravan Company could not survive on such trading alone, but the New Canaanites' generosity made tough times go easier.
After leading the Sorrows from their home in Zion to safety in Grand Staircase, Daniel continued to wonder if he'd made the right choice. He spent his...
I don't understand why Daniel is always pissed off, because he was the one that wanted to flee. It's his fucking fault.
life evangelizing the beliefs of his people to a new generation.
You should have let me kill the dude.
As his ancestors had for centuries before him. He was happy with his family. But for the rest of his life, there were nights when he awoke with sadness to find he had been dreaming of Zion.
And with that, the Courier walked out of the history of the tribes of Zion and back to the gathering storm of the Mojave Wasteland.
And that's the gayest fucking DLC of all time. I can't stand that DLC at all. So now we get a limited version of the 45 auto. Alright, I think I'm going to shut it off here. So remember to leave a comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll be back here with more Fallout New Vegas. Fuck.